Hi everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today we are going to be getting cute and talking corporate America. So sit back, relax, chill out, and come join me. So the face is already primed, moisturized, and everything. I'm gonna start off with my brows. But before I get too deep into that, so I decided to do this video just because I've been learning so many different things when it comes to like working in corporate America or just working in general. And these are some of the tools that kind of help me or are still helping me kind of find my way in the lay of the land. So I wanted to share them with you all, and I hope you enjoy them. And you enjoy this cute face that's about to happen. Don't get upset if I don't beat my face the way everybody thinks I will. But yeah, let's start off with my brows because she needs some love hard. Like what? Yeah, so the first tip being to continue to listen and continue being attentive. There's so many different things that happen in different companies, and people tend to always feel like, oh my gosh, this just happened out of the blue. What is going on? When in reality, like companies, they have been planning everything or those types of changes for such a long time that you tend to like not even notice or pay attention. But that's where, you know, listening to different changes that may be going on internally within your team, or just if you guys do have like mass communications from like company emails and stuff like that, paying attention to those things just so that you know, like, okay, we're currently going through this stage, or we're currently going through that stage, or you know what I mean, just keeping that that knowledge in like the back of your head for when those types of situations happen. Because a lot of people, they're always like, oh my god, they just decided to do X, Y, and Z, and I'm just like, are you sure? Like, are you 110% sure that this just came out of nowhere? Like, did you see any signs? Did you read any signs? Did you hear anything? And this is just not about trying to figure out what's going on. This is like solely just, you know, going about your day-to-day, doing what you need to do to make the team or the company better, and yourself. But this is more so just about paying attention to what's going on. And it sounds so simple, but we tend to forget a lot because there's so much stuff going on in the world. So yes. Tip number one. You know when you feel like you're missing a spot, you just like don't know. Moving on to tip two, and concealer. So when I have to choose a concealer, I feel like this is such a big moment and such a big deal that I take very seriously. Foundation is always like, whatever, okay, I can always, you know, maneuver, fix it. But like concealer is just something that like just sets the tone for the rest of the face. I don't know. If you feel the same way that I do, being cool and keeping your composure is like super A1. It would have been number one, but this is just how I remember and decided to write everything down. Yeah, being cool and keeping your composure. So it goes back to, you know, listening and being attentive to all different changes or just like what's going on around you. And say if it is something that you heard that you don't like or you're not 100% sure of, and this is just me vaguely speaking because this can be for anyone, for wherever you're working, you know, in those moments of like hearing or just kind of like paying attention to like what's going on, there are going to be times where you hear news that you're not necessarily happy about, whether that means it's changing for you personally or just overall changes that you're just like, this is just not what's popping. Like, I'm really not trying to do it. But It's super hard to understand and comprehend what's going on at the time, and you may think like, oh my goodness, I can't believe this is happening. Why is this happening? And you just feel yourself not 100% like agreeing with whatever the changes are. Always be cool. Like, always keep your composure. Yeah, you can go home and you can call your mom, you can call your dad and just be like, I don't know what's going on. I'm super upset. This makes me feel this way. This makes me feel that way. But when you're working, be cool. Like, be cool. Keep your composure. It honestly goes a long way, only because people will tend to notice that no matter whether things are going good or bad, you're remaining calm. I mean, yeah, you have things that are hard. We're human, right? Like, things happen. You feel a certain way. You have a bad day, like whatever that may be. But like, honestly, go to the bathroom. Go to the bathroom. And my mom taught me that. Like, she said, if you are ever having one of those types of days, go to the bathroom, cry, yell, do whatever, make sure no one's in there, and move on. And then when you get home, you do the necessary things that you need to kind of calm down. It's hard. I'm never saying like this stuff is easy, because it's not. There are some things that you may not 100% like agree with or understand. You just gotta be cool with it, and you can't ever take it personal. So that's where you become cool and keep your composure at all times. Just be like, cool, cool, cool. Tip number 2. So now that we are done with concealer, like, come on, do you see this? So now we're done with that. I'm going to use, when I first got this, I was a little skeptical because it was so light, and I know people in my complexion, we normally want to go with like something that's closer to our skin tone. Let me try it, and if it doesn't work, I can cry about it later. But, and on top of that, it was free, so it just sets every single thing in, and it looks like this. Ask me where I'm going, y'all. Ask me. My makeup bag never used to be this crazy. Shout out to my makeup plug with me, because I just have stuff. For number 3, definitely be yourself. And I can't express this like any more than I am right now. It's super important because, like I said before, like, doesn't matter if like changes are going on with you personally or with wherever you're working, when you remain like who you are in every single situation, like consistently who you are and what you bring to the table, it's super important, because once you keep remembering like who you are and everything else, literally it doesn't matter what happens to you. If you leave, if you stay at the company, like, it doesn't even matter. People will always remember who you were. Like, and it doesn't matter if it was good or bad, whatever they're gonna say, you just can't combat that. Like, honestly, I can't. It's nothing else that excites me. Like, it could, whatever the situation may have been, whoa, why did I bring that down so much, Courtney? Sorry, I'm taking the same NYX Hydro Touch, but I'm gonna use it in the color Sable. Looks like that. Just to kind of get rid of this. I don't know what this is, but people don't understand the value of themselves sometimes, so I get it, but it goes such a long way when you remain true to yourself. Like, honestly, it really does. That comes in handy when it comes to like recommendation, if you're trying to move around like internally or externally, like whatever it is, like you being yourself and staying true to that consistently throughout the whole entire time that you may be working there or working with someone else, like wherever, people will always remember that. People will always respect that. And it brings so much joy when someone says, oh, that's Courtney, just be Courtney. Like, whether it's good or bad, like you can't deny it. Like, I am who I am. You know that, she knows that, he knows that, and like, what are we gonna do? I see myself creasing right now, so I'm gonna remove that. Sorry, I was looking like super shiny under there. I really hope that these tips just kind of like motivate you and just kind of, it's like a cute little reminder of what you're probably already doing day to day. You don't really acknowledge it, but it's important. Like, it really is important because people tend to forget the basic stuff in life, and it's human. Like, I do the same thing, but I try to remind myself every day to just kind of like take it easy, remember these things that may help you just kind of gather your thoughts and how to like move forward and maneuver within the workforce. So bless you. Okay, so now that we are done with our lovely face, I am going to move into my eyeshadow. I'm not really big on like eyeshadows and stuff like that, but I have so many palettes. I'm just taking the finishing powder and I'm just wiping it all over my lids like this. Told y'all I was gonna bump like this. Y'all didn't think that I could. But yeah, I want to know how everyone else's experience has been like working. What are some of like the challenges you guys have been facing? Let me know. Who's gonna take this off my face? I guess I got this galaxy look going on. I don't know. I line my lip. I line under where my lip is, which is crazy. So I'm done. Let me take off this little thingy and I will be back. So this is the final look. Thank you all for watching, and please let me know if you want to see something else from me. Let me know in the comments. Yeah, I had so much fun making this. I love talking about work and just stuff that can better everyone in their career. So holla at your girl. Until next time, peace out.